Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the Ninh province. And now coming to details. The audience on the eve of the Lunar New Year 2022. The delegation of TayNinhTV City led by Mr. Lê Minh Thế, member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee, Secretary of the City Party Committee, visited and gave New Year greeting to war, communes, armed forces, and health sector in the city.
The delegation visited the city police, the city military command, the city medical center, the World One People's Committee, the People's Committees of Hoa Thanh and Bình Minh Commune. The leaders of the mentioned units reported their performance in 2021. Generally, the localities have performed well in taking care of the life of people with difficult circumstances and policy families, ensure their readiness and maintain local security and order. Besides, the local health sector and armed forces also perform well on duty at agencies and units, COVID-19 prevention and control, strengthen monitoring and grasp the local situation, raise the spirit of vigilance and promptly handle arising situations. On behalf of the city leadership, Mr. Lê Minh Thế encouraged and recognized the achievements of the units over the last time. He also presented each unit one gift and wished the officials and soldiers a warm and happy day, as well as expressed hope that they will successfully complete their assigned tasks in 2022. To reduce traffic accidents during the peak period of the Lunar New Year and the Spring Festivals in early 2022, the Provincial Traffic Safety Committee and the Traffic Safety Committee of District Towns and Ninh City are strengthening measures to ensure traffic order and safety in the locality. Accordingly, the Provincial Public Security Department strengthened patrol control and strictly handle violations of traffic safety regulations. And in the process of handling violations, the functional forces will also focus on propagandizing and reminding people to seriously implement measures to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic. The Department of Transport shall direct and guide First Route passenger transport business units to come up with plans to organize transport, mobilize and strengthen vehicles to best serve the travel needs of the people. Strengthen propaganda for transport units and drivers to well observe the provisions of law on transport activities and traffic order and safety. Upon professional responsibilities and attendance when operating vehicles, ensuring safety and well implement requirements and solutions on COVID-19 prevention and control.
During transportation activities, units must strictly comply with the 5K principle recommended by the Ministry of Health, deploy QR code scanning medical declaration on PC-COVID platform in order to ensure the safety for passengers and staff working at the bus stations, as well as pick-up and drop-off locations, especially ensure a safe distance when transporting passengers on daily operation units and encourage to randomly conduct COVID-19 testing for employees.
At the end of the year, functional forces strengthen patrols, control and strictly handle violations of traffic order and safety, especially violations that lead to traffic accidents, combine handling of violations with the fight against crime on traffic routes, ensuring security and order in the locality.
On the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2022, the Provincial Social Insurance Department coordinated with the Joint Stock Commercial Bank for Foreign Trade of Vietnam, the Ninh branch, to organize a program giving health insurance cards, reaching awarded to the poor the year of the Tiger 2022.
The mentioned units have awarded 330 health insurance cards to ethnic minorities and people in difficult circumstances in localities such as the Ninh City, Hoa Thanh Town, and 4 other districts. The health insurance cards cost over 132 million Vietnam dong, supported by Joint Stock Commercial Bank for Foreign Trade of Vietnam Ninh branch. This is a practical activity of the Social Insurance Agency and Vietcom Ninh for people in difficult circumstances amidst the complicated development of the COVID-19 pandemic. The activity is aimed at spreading the humanity and sharing of the health insurance policy widely in the social community, as well as bringing joy to the people on the occasion of the Spring 2022. On January 30th, the Ninh Provincial Federation of Labour coordinated with the trade union of the Provincial Economic Zone to organize a gift-giving program for union members and workers to welcome the Lunar New Year 2022 at their boarding houses in Hoa Thanh Town. Mr. Phan Văn Bua, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Federation of Labour, encouraged and shared with the difficulties and hardships of union members and employees over the last time. He wished them good health, peace on the Lunar New Year, and peace of mind in labor, production, and business attachment in their second homeland. On this occasion, leaders of the Provincial Federation of Labour, the trade union of the Provincial Economic Zone, and Hoa Thanh Town presented union members and employees with 640 gifts, each worth 500,000 Vietnam dong in cash. The gifts, with a total value of 320 million Vietnam dong, are supported by the Provincial People's Committee and the Provincial Federation of Labour. This year, Hoa Thanh Town has 640 union members and workers to celebrate it at their boarding houses. These workers don't return to their hometown partly because of the straitened economy, partly because the COVID-19 pandemic is still complicated and unpredictable.
On January 28, Hoa Thanh Town People's Committee held a conference to review administrative reform in 2021, deploy orientation and tasks in 2022. Mr. Trương Nhân Hoàng, Chairman of Hoa Thanh Town People's Committee, chaired the conference.
Over the last year, the inspection of the implementation of administrative reform tasks has been promoted. The town's administrative procedures are simplified, actively contributing to reducing troubles in handling requests of citizens and organizations. The town has stepped up the application of information technology, hastened the administrative reform process, improved the working style, gradually built an open, transparent, and modern administration, enhanced efficiency and met citizens' needs, and gradually modernized state administration. The one-stop shop and interconnected mechanism is being implemented in 12 specialized departments of the town. On agencies, departments, branches, town unions, as well as communes and wards have internet connection, and 100% of civil servants have computers to work. In 2021, the town received more than 2,400 applications, in which the processed application reached over 97%. The overdue application accounted for 1.3%. The division of receiving and returning results at the commune and ward level received nearly 14,900 applications, of which more than 98.2% of the dossiers were reserved in advance and on time. On this occasion, Hoa Thanh Town People's Committee rewarded 5 collectives and 18 individuals for their achievements in administrative reform in 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the synchronous implementation of many solutions, the situation of traffic order and safety in the Ninh province in 2021 was maintained stably. Traffic accidents were reduced by all 3 criteria in terms of number of cases, deaths, and injured people. In order to ensure traffic order and safety, especially on the occasion of the 2022 Lunar New Year, the roles of police, district, and city police strengthen patrol control and strictly handle violations.
The Lunar New Year is a time when people's travel demand is higher than usual, leading to the potential risk of traffic jams and accidents. Many solutions to ensure safe and smooth traffic on that holiday have been deployed early by sectors, units, and localities in the province, especially in raising the sense of self-discipline to obey the law on traffic order and safety of every citizen.
The units and localities need to step up patrols and inspection simultaneously throughout the province, absolutely clean up the area, absolutely ensure the security and order during the Lunar New Year Eve, ensuring that the people can enjoy the Tet holiday safely.
During the peak period from December 15, 2021 to February 14, 2022, the Traffic Police Force obtaining public security strengthened patrol forces to focus on attacking and suppressing criminals throughout the province in order to ensure traffic order and safety, prevent and reduce traffic accidents on all 3 criteria. absolutely protect the safety of transportation activities, people's entertainment and festival needs during the Lunar New Year 2022.
From now until after the Lunar New Year of 2022, we will strengthen patrolling and handling violations on traffic order and safety, in which focusing on violations that are cause of traffic accidents, as well as concentrating on handling topics such as alcohol concentration, drugs overload, oversight, etc.
Due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, the people's travel demand with public passenger transport isn't high during the Lunar New Year 2022. But personal vehicles will increase dramatically compared to before. In fact, the traffic situation on many roads in the province recently has begun to be crowded with vehicles. During the peak days of the Lunar New Year 2022, the Provincial Public Security Department directed the functional forces to divide traffic flows and guide vehicles to prevent traffic jams. And during the process of handling violations of traffic safety regulations, the functional forces must focus on propagandizing and reminding people to seriously implement measures to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic. With the efforts of the traffic police forces, in more than a month of deploying the peak period, the traffic order and safety situation are guaranteed. On these days, the traffic police force is 100% on duty, stationed in areas with complicated traffic situations. On the New Year's Eve or the first days of the Lunar New Year, while families reunite and send their best wishes to each other, the traffic policemen welcome the spring on the roads. For them, spring comes from the peace on each route, so that each person can return home safely to reunite with their families, to welcome a happy and peaceful Tet holiday.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.